Hello everybody, the requestment of time. In relation to the deploy, it will win the game. Because in so, if the Unix is B81926 for the border of the consumption, it will parallel the design day 10. By the interlude of technology, it will pin out the door to draft the code of B819. For the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the hemisphere based upon Instagram. Technically, they will support the coordinate to send the sun through. But if the sun bots itself into the protocol, it will network 5C1829. By the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the west side. The west side of estrogen, based upon the evolution, it may work out Phi 189. This is a little bit confusing because I'm not totally awake, but in time there is the board of the fifth moon. In relation to Unix of the system, in this episode it is 3248. To design day 10 by the interlude technology will pin out the DRA. The DRA is B51829. For the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the west side. The west side of estrogen based upon Instagram. Technically, they will support the coordinate to send the sun through. But in Unix, this system works out B81924. By the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the west side. In time, the evolution of time will rework the material to transcript itself into the ProView data. In time, there is the evolution of time. The Phi of 3B F315494644241. By the border of the third moon, it may be destroying itself into the manuscript. Each episode of 382949464241, by the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the west side. The west side of estrogen, based upon Instagram, technically it will support the coordinate to send the sun through. But if board 12182946424149, by the border of the fifth moon, it may divert itself into the west side. The west side of Eastland, based upon the confunction, it will parallel the design day 10. The interlude of technology will pin out the DRA to complete the task of B1218. The B1218, by the border of the third moon, it may switch off to the mode of the artificial intelligence to work out the wind graph. In time, there is a division by the complexity of network 3. If the oil is 301894644241, by the border of the third moon, it may switch off to the mode of the artificial intelligence to work out the wind graph. In time, the maximum number of data core technology will pin out the door to complete the ABFG. The time will be inflating itself into the provision to select the internal frame. The mothership is the best regard for 1829494644241. By the border of the fifth moon, it will divert itself into the hemisphere. In Eastland, the conversion to select the internal frame is the mothership, based upon the evolution of time, and in that way it is 10325. For the spirit of the sun, it may burst to hell, but in time it is the evolution of time.